Okay, so this is the morning mobilisation and movement to get everything feeling an awful lot better in your back and getting everything a lot more comfortable all throughout your body. To start off with, we're going to start off in what we call quadruped. Now, quadruped is being on your hands and knees, and what I want you to start off with is just by relaxing through your thoracic. I'm not arching my back isn't going into an arch, but all I'm doing is just relaxing my middle back through my shoulders. From that position then, we're just going to rock back, and I hope you can see, actually the movement is coming straight through the hip joint. I'm not ending up like that, it's just a movement through the hip joint and back. So it's however far back I can go, just relaxing through the shoulders and rocking. About 10 of those, and then we're going into cat-cow, where you curl under. You try and make the biggest rainbow arch you possibly can, tucking that sacrum under, and then come through and lift your chest and your hips up. Under. Up it goes. And then come down into puppy pose, which is then taking those arms forward, again fold from those hips and letting the body come down. You want to reach from your fingertips to your sit bones. And slowly come up again. And this time we're going to roll onto our backs. And this is where you'll need your rope. We're going to stretch out the adductor, which is, the hamstring. So putting it in through there. Straighten the other leg, lengthen the other leg away, really try and cement this leg away from you. And it's not about yanking it up here, because you'll curl your pelvis. Keep your pelvis, keep that tailbone down nice and flat, and then you just want to straighten the leg as much as you can. If it's here, that's absolutely fine. Just want to lengthen away. Feel your hips sinking into the ground and your heel lifting up towards the ceiling. Relax those shoulders.
come into an adductor stretch, and you'll see the side you've just stretched will be lower than the opposite side. Okay? Let's take a couple of breaths there. And then swap over. As you can see, my legs starting off quite bent. This is fine. Shoulders nice and relaxed, tailbones down. And feel the sliding into release. It's really important not to fight the stretch, just enjoy it. Sink that hip down, heel floating up. And bend that leg. And check that, and I think you can see automatically my two knees are now level. Stay in this position, and now you're going to do 10 breaths, really focusing on your thoracic. So what you want to do is put your hands on your lower ribs. Just breathe in slowly. And breathe all the way out. Out through the mouth. Keep going, 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 keep going. And then very slowly breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. I want you to do 10 of these breaths, so pause the video here and resume as soon as you've done this. Then what we're going to do is the pigeon stretch on your back. So keeping here, crossing either leg, doesn't matter, across. And as you can see, it's a nice right angle. This bottom is down. And just holding through there. And just straightening and slowly bending the opposite leg. So now you've got that newfound length. Really squeezing it and lengthening it. And bring that knee, this knee, not the one crossed over, but the other knee towards you slightly. So you can get your knee and your hip, trying to get them parallel. So you'll be feeling a stretch through the opposite glute, and this leg, you're just stretching that hamstring a bit more. The more you bring that knee in towards you, this one, the more you'll feel the stretch. So it's fine if your ends up like this, that's fine. If that's what gets the stretch on the opposite side, that's fine. I want to do 10 of those, and then swapping the legs over. So again, you're trying to get the leg right down. Bring the knee in as far as you can then feel the stretch on this side. And then, when you've got that stretch, straighten and bend the opposite leg for 10 times. slowly come out of there. And then that's it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come into our plank, rocking to a lunge, and then a hamstring. So we're going to start off with a plank, and you're just going to rock forward and back, coming as far forward as you can. See how I'm rolling through my feet, all the way through. And then you want to bring one foot forward, a line, and then it's about sitting back. So you want to just let the hips come back. So this hip is driving backwards, and this hip is coming slightly forward. So you feel that stretch in that hamstring through there. You can just relax the foot. A lot of people do this. This puts a little bit more of a neural stretch on it. So just relax the toe and make the belly of the muscle here do the work. And you can lunge forward and back. Lunge forward and back. What I quite like you to do is try and keep your tummy down onto the thigh of the running side. And keep pulling the side that you're stretching. The hip keeps coming back into the socket. And then push back up into your plank again. Rock forward and backwards again. Keeping that going. And then step forward, knee down. And again, come back. And then lunge forward and back. Lunge forward and back. Lunge forward and back. Forward. Forward and back. And forward and back. And forward. And then bring that knee back, and we're going to thread the needle, which is taking that arm up as high as you can and then sinking it underneath and stretching out that arm. And what you're really trying to do is get that thoracic spine rotating. So push in this fact, my right hand's coming underneath, and I'm pushing my right hip backwards. My right hip's backwards as my right arm reaches round. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths here. Keep reaching, keep sending that right knee back, right hip back. And then, other side. Reach and forward. Send your left hip backwards. And then come back forward, and you're coming down onto your tummy. Okay, take those arms wide, and from there you're going to just ping pong ball, roll those ping pong balls underneath your eyes, up a little bit and then down. Think about rolling those eyes forward, the ping pong balls up a little bit. So you're really just starting to work your upper back. Relax your glutes, relax your legs, they're just heavy, heavy. Keep those spider fingers on either side, so my fingers are like this, claw hands, and rolling forward, roll the balls. Imagine those ping pong balls under your eyelids, forward and back, and again forward and back. Then push back into child's pose. You can do wide knees, you can do either which one, it doesn't matter, but if you come down and you want to push from those fingers backwards, you want to really push from the fingertips backwards, and then just bias it one way or the other. So then take your hands over to one side, stretch down one side of your body, really sending the hips back. 2 deep breaths. And then send the hands over to the other side. So you're in a slight banana boat, stretching down the side of the body now. Then back to the middle. And then we went into the deep squat. So coming through onto those feet, what you want to try and do is keep those heels down. Okay, so this, if you can stay like this, brilliant, as you're on there, or you can hold on to a table or something, hoping you can see from here, and you can really sort of come back and come through. Lift that chest up, really have that feeling of sinking down, down, down. So you're trying to lift your chest up, keep your back nice and straight. I need to come a bit closer. But anyway, keep your back nice and straight and sinking that tailbone down. Just enjoy this deep squat, opening up those hips. Let everything let go. Let that back let go. Keep lifting up that chest. Keep letting it go. And have a stand up for me. And then we're going to go into that hamstring hug. So for this one, bend those knees and get your chest onto your knees. Okay, so you can see I've got a flat back there. Hug the back of your thighs, and then keeping your chest there, relaxing that head. You're now just straightening up as much as you can, and you're lifting those sit bones up towards the sky. So it's however much length those hamstrings are going to give you. And just enjoy sinking that head and lifting those sit bones up, and just hang out here for as long as you like. Just relax that head to the floor, keep that chest on the thighs, and feel those hamstrings release. Feel them gradually lifting up towards the sky. And you can pause the video and hang down here as much as you like. Really enjoy that lift. And to come out of it, bend those knees, and then push through your feet and have a stand up. And this is you done. And then you can have one of the 10 minutes of Adrian head and neck release. But really well done.